Hello everyone. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Just give me a little bit more and I can finish getting things prepped. But today, there's just not a lot necessarily planned that I need to do or want to do specifically, but it's just a time to relax for me and kind of play it by ear. So give me one more moment to set things up. Hopefully the game capture will work as well. Let's try it out. Come on. Ah, there we go. Now the game capture's working. Perfect. Just make sure everything's decent on sound. Perfect. Let me just turn that down a little there. Perfect. Okay, so welcome back to the hardcore world. As I was mumbling on a little bit earlier, I don't have necessarily much planned at the moment of what I need to get done, but I know I would like to get a little bit more of some resources figured out and prepped for to expand the base, maybe go mining, and overall just kind of organize things a little bit better. I will probably get distracted from my projects, but that's okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. How do bundles work? I've not done this enough, actually. Oh, okay. Can I... Oh. Okay, I figured it out. We'll put that in there. Iron, melon seeds, wood. Is melon? Yeah, melon can go there. I forgot I have these too. Emeralds. We'll put them in that bag with the nuggets. I said the nuggets. There we go. Whoops, I wanted the ladders. Perfect. Silk Touch. We'll put the maps there. And we'll kind of just dump the rest in here for now. Cool. So with that being said, I think let's go mining for just a little bit. Let's see if I have any spare tools over here, or if I already took them out. Alright, I think that's just about it. Cool. So, I'm gonna go mining for a little bit. And I think we could build on this a little bit. Probably put some of the lighter stone there. Then kind of build up maybe 2 or 3 modules with this. See how that goes. I realize I should probably get more iron. Pretty importante. Do I have a diamond pick? I do not. So let's do it. We'll take the sticks and we'll do the crafting down there. Actually, I should bring wood. Ah, rain. Perfect. So definitely going down. Whee! Cool. I think it was right over there that I wasn't paying attention and kind of fell down on my way back or whatever. Just wasn't watching my footing. But it's okay, I'm alive. That's what matters. Okay, I at least have an arrow. I mean, bow. At least an arrow and 5 more. Good amount of granite. Nothing else there. Sounds good. Why hello there. Why hello there to you too, ship. How you doing this fine Saturday evening for you? Right? Ooh, which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 blocks in between. Well, while we're doing this, I think it'll be known that I'll tend to ramble on random things. One of those is I'm trying to figure out if I will or won't continue stream stuff while I'm pursuing edumacation. I know at least for time's sake and priorities, it'll, if anything, at least take a huge backseat. So we'll see by experiment what I have resources for. You're doing fine. That's splendid to hear. And me, I'm doing pretty good. It's just, it's been a long week in terms of just work and being in the sun. So it's nice to be indoors for a little bit and just relax. Been a lot of using axes, chopping wood, and that kind of stuff. So a little sore, but managing. And sorry, I might be able to catch up on some sleep too this weekend. But all in all, it leads us back to here. We're playing Minecraft, we're just relaxing, having a good time. I'm sure you saw earlier that, excuse me. I'm sure you saw earlier in the Anarchy server that I was trying really, really hard to get my Pokemon guesses correct, and I was not doing too well for a large portion of that. It's just kind of there. I mean, the hints weren't even that helpful. It kept giving me the consonants and not the vowels. But I guess I get what I can get. We do need to do another VC though. Just fun, random nonsense kind of thing. Why did I... Oh, right, because I walked forward. That sounded like I just got 8 to 9 pieces of gold right there. Just all in one spur of the moment. Ooh, tough. E10 was very helpful with one of those Pokemon. Now that we're into the weekend, I hope your week was good as well, and just kind of gave you, hope this just gives you a chance to relax and whatnot. I mean, I hang out in VC with Tori a bit, then it showed, oh, then she showed me, and then Ethan just joined us. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I saw y'all just popping in and out for a little bit. I thought about popping in, but I was at the store. It's like, maybe that's a lame excuse, but I'll run by that. Oh, and I saw stuff unlocked quite a few recipes and whatnot. Polished tough. Interesting. Okay, I thought it was still going to show the pressure plate. Come on. Yeah, it would be fun to have another group VC. You know what's funny though? I'll occasionally see someone mention a group VC, or we'll try to plan it, and it'll be a whole like Discord event or whatever, and then we just conveniently miss it. Or someone will forget about it that weekend and like, well, that happens. I just got the spooky cave sound. Yeah, that's... Excuse me. Bound for another torch. I mean, it happens. We all have our things to do. All part of, like, adulting and stuff. Like, things that you need to do, right? Imagine that. I am hearing lava somewhere. I hope I don't directly run into that. Ooh, there we go. I know 3x3 mine may not be the most effective, but I'm committing to this right now so I can make it easier for later use. I'm planning ahead. and it's giving me something to do so that I don't immediately rush to the nether and accidentally die. I feel like that's how I can list it now. Creepers, the nether, and not paying attention. Oh, speaking of not paying attention, I was not looking at the screen when I was mining diamonds, apparently. So, well, that works out for me. I'll gladly take that. Not an 8 vein, though. He reloaded the page because the sound was a bit off and got hit with another ad. Oh, that's tough. And it's just like those opening tabs, right? Or not tabs, ads. I almost said abs. He got hit with another ab. It's like Lego Batman's abs, the 9-pack. Does the sound still sound off to you? Ooh, more diamonds. Because it might be something I can fix. Or at least try to. Not the abs. Not the abs. Batman can spare his 9-pack for later. Oh, even more diamonds. What the heck? Very interesting. Here, 1 second. Let me take a look at that. Wobbly in what way? Because now I'm curious. And I want to troubleshoot it. I'm trying to remember what program it was, but I ran into something earlier that was just not working, or did not seem it did not seem very effective or reliable. I don't know what it was, but I just remember like wanting to dive into the code badly and just immediately wanting to troubleshoot and fix the issue. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna make a diamond pickaxe. Let's do it. We can invest. Amazing. We'll go ahead and put that in the rest. Usually it seems to be on your end, and reloading the page helps. Well, that's good. At least there's a solution, even if it's a temporary one. Or when you have too much other stuff running. Yeah. I've had that happen to me many a time. Let's go ahead and put this stuff here for now. Actually, I might need a new sword. Do you think it'll give me one more charcoal? Yeah, that's not going to do the rest. Cool. And we can put that in. You know, and part of thinking about what to do with like the channel and stuff while I'm off learning more computer science stuff, it's also just put my mind on things of what I want to change or improve. But I'll be completely honest, I have not been able to think of much. Maybe it's because I'm thinking of D&D and trying to world build, or just trying to get stuff in order for school, but or simply maybe it's just not the time. But I know one thing that was on my mind potentially was just changing some of the redemptions to fit more of the games I actually play, because I think a lot of them have actually been hidden or removed since last time. World building? Yeah. So this is going to be my first time running a D&D campaign. First time being the DM. So I'm both nervous and excited for it. I think there are some pretty interesting ideas to go with it, and I've got some pretty interesting players. I mean, well, not the players, the characters. So I guess the players as well, since we've got some veteran players, we've got some new players, so I think a lot of things are going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out. But at the moment, I've got like an archipelago of islands, and hopefully we can see that the players will be able to just learn how to play D&D, kind of be familiar with the functions of it, as well as just enjoy the overall story. Because I'm excited for it. It involves some like deceit in among NPCs, trying to hide like the true conflict, and they'll eventually like figure out their way to solve it. You know what? I'm beating around the bush. Maybe I should just like actually say what it is. Sounds like a lot of fun, and I'm sure it'll go fine. Yeah, I think so. I probably just need to flesh out one or two more NPCs and some story points, but ultimately they'll have a dungeon breakout next to their starting city, and then they'll be tasked to defend it and restore its corrupted crystal to purity. But if I play my cards right, I think I'll be able to have them initially help the enemy, and then realize and try to fix their mistake. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it is interesting because it's got a couple layers with NPCs throwing each other under the bus. Couple like rumors, but we've also got a good variety of characters too that I'm very curious to see interact with each other. It's like we have a tiefling artificer who's a sailor in background and trade, kinda. So they're like off exploring all the world and everything, and then end up on this island. We've got someone who's raised on the island and becomes a hero by accidentally killing a dragon, which is an interesting story point on its own. Who will kind of become the natural leader in the beginning, and that might change. We've got a chaotic or lawful evil, who I think will work great with the party if their morals align, which it should for the most part. How to accidentally kill your dragon. Yeah, when they pitched that idea to me, I'm like, I'm very interested to see how this goes, or how would you explain this? And I think that's been a lot of the fun for me, actually. Especially when you have these newer players. It's both the tiefling and this folk hero ranger. They are like familiar with the game but haven't played it, or are very, very new to it. So they come up with some like wild ideas, because I just tell them you're good to do whatever you want to help in building your character. So I help them build, and I get to see their ideas churn. But yeah, they pitched the idea of they became a folk hero to their town because they accidentally killed a dragon. So, just like what you said, that's a pretty big feat to pull off on accident. So we eventually decided to make it where they do technically defeat the dragon, but they're with a hunting party or whatever. So you got soldiers there doing all the damage and whatnot. And then as these soldiers recognize the dragon's about ready to be dispatched and killed, they're like fighting over who should get the credit, who should get the kill and whatnot. But then the ranger, who's there to help and support them, is like in the background, sees an enemy approaching from behind, looses an arrow to take care of them, but then the dragon moves in the way of the arrow and ends up killing it. So now they have credit for killing a dragon, but they have also got soldiers who are a bit enraged with the fact that their kill was stolen, quote unquote stolen. But no one will believe them. And honestly, some of their character stories are interesting enough that I would want to experience that in a solo like campaign or a one-shot. So I'm trying really hard to just implement like hints of their backstories into this campaign. So if I can and want to, I want to influence their backstory or revisit it at some place. Have you seen the anime Frieren? Is that how you pronounce it, Frieren? I don't know. I haven't actually seen any anime. I think the closest or the only anime I've ever watched was like part of Ace Attorney with Etan, and that was about it. But what's the anime about? Well, also noticing that we're getting a lot of, or a decent amount of redstone. I'm hearing more lava. So there's a character in there, a young guy, ends up being the hero of a village because they believe he killed a monster that threatened their village. Ah, okay. How does he react to the village saying this? Involuntarily, yeah. Interesting. That's kind of what ends up happening to this character. So he pretends to be the hero, but really he's not. Okay, this is very similar to what we made up for this folk hero. I promise I have not seen the anime, but that's actually pretty funny. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons can do a lot for pulling similarities or ideas from other, what do I call it now? Other fandoms, genres, yeah, that kind of thing. I don't actually, content, that's the word. I love getting lost when I'm trying to search for a word. And it usually only goes in a few ways too. It's like a close word but not quite. You gotta find something that's closer, fits better, still not right, then it's right. Or it's a completely opposite meaning, but it sounds like it should be the word. In the end, we get influenced by ideas we've seen before, stock characters, tropes, etc. Yeah. And because of that, we know what we like. Sometimes we'll revisit them. We'll put some of those back into places. We'll interact with them again. And yeah. Mankind can align and be very similar in that way. Ah, my inventory is full. I've come so far. So far away. Not really, I think it's just around. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, no other resources there, so we'll just put this here for now. And I will actually carry these with me now that I've changed my mind. With the sticks. And we'll keep 2 stacks there. Perfect. Managed to hit my head. Oh well. No concussion from that. It's just equal to like jumping up and hitting a street sign or something. Or like trying to slap it and reach it. Excuse me. Let's see, are there any resources I need to get? Maybe I actually need to go back up and get andesite and some stuff. I want to do one more layer. Hey, more redstone. Any more plans for this world? We talking this hardcore world or the D&D world? Because for this one, we're just kind of gonna go with the flow, see what projects I am ready to get done. But okay, yeah. At the moment, I just want to gather more resources so I can kind of get to the next project. Maybe we'll visit the Nether, although I am trying to distract myself from going to there right away. But I think I want to get a couple farms going so I can have some better food sources ready. This is right now I have a sheep farm, wheat farm, bamboo, although that's definitely temporary. We'll see when we get back up, because I think I'll need to move some of my stuff around. Especially for like a melon and pumpkin farm. Yeah, let's go take care of that right now. Okay, so there's a cave somewhere around there. Noted. Yes, they are definitely temporary. I promise they are. I do want some more tuff though. I mean, they just have to stay after you build them. It just becomes part of the old base aesthetic. Yeah, that'll be a good amount of tuff. Get more of the tuff. We'll take gravel. Where I got some deep slate. We'll take a stack of granite too. Anything? There we go. Up we go. And it's nighttime. Oh wait, no, it's just hasn't loaded in. Oh, but it is nighttime. There we go. Sand, wool, bones. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe I either like build a silo around here and just put melons and pumpkins all the way up, or I can just have a small pumpkin patch or something around here. I'm also curious if I put tuff there, what it would look like. How are we looking at? And if we put tuff and gravel? Not bad. Yeah, I could do that. Where's going to be my gravel? Actually, I think I might have moved it. Okay, not over there. Cool. So we need andesite, deep slate, gravel. I should probably go grab more andesite from down here. I'll need to put another slab there because I know for a fact I'm eventually just going to fall down it. If I'm not careful, that is. Andesite. Gravel. Why is it? There we go. Any andesite out here though? No. Why is andesite like one of the hardest of the like bonus stones to find? Ooh, copper. Okay, I've been following along with some of these like snapshots and stuff. I am very excited for all this copper use. I know at least I'll be using a copper torch a lot. It does look very, very similar to stone. I almost missed it, especially since it's just a little bit peeking out next to these stairs. So we'll keep that in mind for right there. Bet. Where? There it is. That's where. Although there is a lot of diorite here, so we won't run out of that for any reason. Let's see. Just gonna move that real quick. Cool. Totally should have paused, but I didn't. Yeah, so do I want to have it be a small area? Or do I want to change that? Because I can either have it where it fits in with this general shape, or, you know, if it's just going to be ladders and stuff on the way up, I can just make it easy, grab some of these. Right, I need still touch, so we'll just pop those corners real quick. And we'll put something random like granite. Cool. Oh, and you know what? Here's what I'll do. I will just try to do a gradient all the way to the top. So, if we have deep slate here, he's got a flower, and he's gone. Okay, so if we do deep slate with maybe a little tough, some andesite, some gravel. I do not have any diorite on me. Let's see. Andesite, diorite, gravel, cobble. Yeah. I am getting fancy now, or at least trying to. So maybe I can pop this corner a little bit. Kind of bring some of the tough into it. Yeah, do a little bit there as well. We'll put a piece of tough there. This will be the hard part, is getting all this kind of where I want it while still looking pretty neat. I missed. Hello. Dude, you are really trying. He wants to do a staring contest, and I am at the moment not interested in participating. And then this comes up. You know what? This right here can be those chiseled bookshelves. So I can make that change. Or even. Oh, how do I make those now? Yeah, the Enderman is making me nervous. Yeah, that is... It does not care what I am trying to do at the moment. It just wants to stare. So we'll do some of that. Some of that. Or this. Cool. Perfect. Just kidding, that's not perfect. I realized I need a little bit more than that to make this. Ooh, maybe that... Hold on a second. That could still actually do it if I pointed that in the right direction. Where is this looking? So it's facing south and I'm also facing south. I could put it in a bow, but I think I'd rather let it have its flower and go. Okay, so that should work pretty okay then. Two more there. One of these. Ah, amazing. All lined up. Also, I definitely want to put one of these ladders on. Tough. Now let's figure out how to do this effectively. It's a decent enough floor pattern. We can work with that. Okay, let's take this down real quick. Actually, I want to get an iron pick for this. I almost clicked and did that. That would have been an exciting mistake. Okay, let's see. I'll go ahead and do this. Oh, that's where I was stuck on. I'm gonna need a little bit more tough. Okay, it's not the best gradient, but it's something. And I can work on it. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Trying to figure out how people do gradients so effectively. You know what? I need to do this. So, how tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 up. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I need to do And I need to take this and do a full ring around, and then figure out the middle part. So, yeah, we'll want to bring this down. This can probably be adjusted a little bit to maybe there. Oop, wrong block. Maybe we can put some gravel. Nope, not andesite, gravel. Yo, I gotta go get that there. That's a very expensive item right now. And we can put some gravel here as well. I think part of it is just because the deep slate has such a thick impact. So we can probably do more on that corner. I feel like part of it is because it's not going past this second block. So maybe I need a piece of tuff here. And another one here. There, I feel like that's a little bit better. Not at all perfection, but it works. There we go. Hey, what's up, thief? Time to replace the axolotl with a wolf. Or fox. I don't know, we'll see. No, words are very hard. You just made that comment at a very inopportune. See, words are hard. Just very unfortunate timing, since I'm trying to see where there's a better place to put this. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Just a very inopportune, if that's a word, time. Since it might, streaming will probably not be happening in the near future, come September, but. Who knows? I was just telling Shep earlier that things are up in the air to have some potential changes, but I've also been occupied with other world building things, so. And that's world building that doesn't even include hardcore. Do I have a shield? I don't have a shield. I thought you had an enchanted bow. That's why I was nervous. Hydrate? How dare you call me out for not drinking water? Although I probably should, and I do not have it with me. So, unfortunate timing, but look, here's a bucket of water if that counts. Also, Oh, I don't have enough to remove it. There we go. There's my skin. That's how close we're getting. So he and I can match. I don't know why I said that randomly, but seeds. I have a lot. You know what? No, I am gonna go get that water. Okay, I'll be right back. There we go. Cool. Okay, I have my water. But you gotta be kidding me. Even while I was trying to get water, I could not think of the right word for anything. But someone finally said distinction, and that was the right word. Okay, I just spilled water. Whatever. Hey, pup. She's not interested. Okay. Cool. Let's get some more ladders going. Aw, just short. Okay. I fell. Nice going, me. I thought I fell off the ladder. That would have been funny. Aw, I did that wrong. No! That's super unfortunate. Again. Okay, once I finish doing this, I might actually head over to Peak. Because I think the new island is out. And I do want to give that a try, so. We'll see, because I've only played the Mesa once, and it was brutal when I did it. One. Perfect. But I forgot to ask. How are you doing, Thief? You doing alright? It's been a while since I've seen you here, but... And I've only been able to pop into your streams every once in a while as well. Mostly lurking, though. Ooh, actually, I do want to get a farm going really quick. What if I do... melons will probably be a little bit more helpful. Let's plan on that. I do not have a wood hoe. And my inventory is a mess, as usual. How do I want to do this to be effective? Here's what we'll do. Put seeds there. There's another Enderman walking out there. My makeshift river has not gotten very far, by the way. Not a lot of progress has been made. I don't want that. I need the loading bar on my forehead or something, because there are just some times that I do not think or comprehend, and I just buffer. That is literally what just happened when I got rid of the dirt, because I told myself I'd get rid of the grass, so I can actually plant there, and I did completely the opposite, making it much longer than I wanted to, but oh well. It happens, I guess. It's just ridiculous. Brain no brain. Yeah, I get to keep the firefly bush. Let's put this guy right here, actually. Not in the way, just fine. Oh, those sheep are about to be moved. Not this time, though. I'm just realizing they are much louder than I initially thought. Here, take this. Yeah, all for you, I promise. No strings attached. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, question. If I head over to peak, should I just leave the Minecraft music going, or should I turn it off? Ooh, my inventory is full. Oh wait, that's actually a genius idea to make sure they don't grow in the wrong direction. Yo, that actually might help out a lot. Okay, cool. So we have that there. I'm realizing I've never had my sword break on bamboo. That's a fun surprise. clearly do not need this much bamboo. Unless, hold on a second. Isn't there bamboo wood? Or am I thinking of mod packs? What am I thinking of? Oh, block of bamboo. Bamboo planks. Interesting. I will keep that in mind. This does not look bad at all. Well, I probably shouldn't do it like that. Interesting. I like the color. We will stash that for later. I'm immediately wanting to do here. Go, let's go ahead and finish the frame for that. So let's go get some more logs, finish the frame, then we'll head over to peak. Toss that in there. One, two, three, four, five. Is that what it was? 5? Do not seem to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 more. Got it. I will need more wood though, so oh, thief, you did it now. Now that the water's here, I'm ridiculously thirsty. Alright, now we've got to run the long way around to get back in. Oh, hello. You're interesting. Uh-oh. Get down, get down. I forgot, I don't have a shield. Let's eat for a second. I promise I knew what I was doing. I didn't really. I knew exactly what I was doing and I knew there was a risk and I ignored it. Okay, there's more of you somewhere. Are you up here? I mean, I heard an arrow randomly. Ah, that's where you are. think that was all of them, right? Hopefully that was all of them. Alright, cool. Well. Yeah, that was all of them. After that small deadly detour, nearly deadly detour, let's go add another module or two to the house. And then 6. No, no. No! Oh, let's... That took its sweet time to come back down. I gotta get my untouched forest look. I don't know, I'm coming up with random things at this point. What was I just working on? That. What? Oh. That works. I'm just not gonna have enough. There we go. Perfect. Flawless. Yeah. I think that will work. Now, let me check something real quick on what I want to do. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna go to peak. So in that case, let's save and quit there. Then give me just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave the Minecraft music on, because why not? hopefully this should come up on the game capture. Let's give this a try. There we go. Let's see how Peak and Minecraft get along. Let me just change this really quick. Do that. Perfect. There we go. I did what I needed to. So, whoop, there we go. There it is. Let's go for the next ascent. I believe here's what we've got going on. Whoops, a little bit of lag. That's okay. So fall damage is greater, hunger grows faster, items have increased weight, there are no flares, the night is cold, and climbing takes additional stamina. And this is to be a wolf scout. So, let's see how well this goes. New island, by the way, so for the day. I've not practiced this or whatever. Ooh, huge shell. Ooh, thick mints. I will take those. I won't need the first aid kit at the moment, but we'll take these. Go ahead and cook them. Okay. Ooh, another box. Don't need the rope spool. I'm thinking, ooh, another box. Am I easily getting distracted? No, how dare you assume that. I'm trying to drop it, thank you. Put that there. This is kind of funny. I know that I should probably be picking up the pace so I'm not immediately using up and draining all my resources, but the music's so relaxing. I can take my time and be okay. Straight up through here is probably the best bet. Ooh. Granola bar. Sports drink. We'll go ahead and put that there. Keep this with us. Come on, run and climb. You know what? We'll just eat that. Go, go, go. Perfect. Let me on. Oh, am I not? Oh, that's why. I've never been stuck on a bridge like that. Although that's a fairly interesting way to get stuck. Wait, no, it's like one of those bridge tropes where your leg breaks through the boards. Ooh, the fog rises. if the sun's already going down, I gotta be much, much quicker than I am thinking. Oh. Ugh. I think this way might actually work a little bit better. More towards my favor. Nice. Hardcore parkour. I'm just noticing like there's a little sun glare that you'd find on like a camera or something. It's a pretty cool like little detail for a game like this. I've recently heard that there's a fun little bug involving a cannon and just passing all the islands in less than a minute. Seems like fun. Although I personally would rather just try to complete the islands. Maybe if it doesn't work out when we find the scout cannon, we can give it a try. Ooh, don't fall. We were all the way down there. Cool. Ooh, that's not going to work out well. Okay, so I just need to get into this little pocket then. There we go. Any better place? No, I just need to keep going up. Got it. Oh, come on, come on. Nope. Is there another way around? No. Oh, that's so far down. Come on, get up. Thank you. Haven't watched anyone play this game before. Well, you get to now, and I am doing a very, very poor job of showing you how it's supposed to be played. Oh, you know what? I should... dang it! What's actually going to be the most effective way? Yes, this could definitely be worse. Let's also pull this out and give it a try. Once I actually warm up. There we go. Okay. We got around there. We'll manage. We got this. Come on. I should have just waited. I was too eager, too impatient. There. No, over there, please. Okay. I'm getting too eager to hit places like this, and then I end up missing. There's got to be a spot on top. There we are. Ooh, you know what? That may not be the most effective place to go. Oh. Uh-oh. Ouch. Well, so much for that. We can start that again. With significantly less energy now. Or stamina. Oops. Yeah, just a little ouchie. Whee! Okay, if I can at least get in through here. Perfect. And then, I think we just need to run up. There we are. Hopefully they can find some bandages or a kit or something to work with. Anti-rope cannon. I will take it. And how are we doing over here? There we are. Much better. Let's take these out so we can cook them. And this in there. Perfect. Let's see, where's going to be the best place? It looks like getting on top of there and going up. Oh, that's like a cavern. Ooh. Maybe going up and around there is going to be best. Whee! And now it's raining. Let's see, was there any luggage or something I potentially missed? Aha! We're not going to touch that one. Unless... Ooh, there are bandages. We'll do it. Pandora's lunchbox. Could be helpful. Yeah. That'll help. And I don't need the other stuff. I'll just go Actually, I need to go this way. It's so easy to get lost. You try to find a route and you immediately just get dropped into it and forget where you're going. Ooh, magic bean. Let's do it right here. Oh, no, 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 no. Let me climb up. There we go. Maybe that'll help out. There. You know those games where you're are so invested that you start making sounds as if you're doing it? This is probably the game that has gotten me to do that the most. I'll like grunt and say ouch to anything that really happens in this game. Yeah, let's take it. We want to go this way. Yes, leaning towards the side where you want your character to go, I am also extremely guilty of that. And extinguish. Go, go, go. Ooh, that was stamina not very well spent. However, we can now eat these and it'll be very helpful to us right now. Yeah. Ooh, another magic bean. Yeah, the berries are a little spicy, but it'll help keep us warm at the moment. Oh, I should go grab... Oh, it started. Oh well. Yeah, let's grab a scorch berry. See if we can throw it up there. Nope, not quite. Well, I'll eat this then. We'll work with that. It's definitely small stamina right now, but I will make it work, because now we are not cold. As long as I can balance up here. Actually, I should be... Ah, come on. Is this really the best place to be? Probably need to go over here, actually. Ooh, that's not gonna be good. I'm about to chuck this lantern, unfortunately. Okay. Cool. No, let me up. Thank you. Ouch. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Try this. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh. Oh, whew. I just saved it. Oh, holy cow, I am back down here. This is not good. Okay, come on, let's go. No time to mess around. Come on, let me up, thank you. Yeah, it was basically half a heart. Come on. Oh yeah, that song is such a vibe. Oh, I am right back to where I was. It was not as far as a fall as I initially thought. Still hurt, but... Actually, let's go back over here. Because now that thing that popped should no longer be there. Where'd that go? Thank you. Yeah, we should be good now. We survived, we cleared. Cool. I was worried we weren't going to make that, but we did. No. We're going to take you and... Bam. Ahaha. Do I go over there or over here? I think over there. Actually, since we're right here, we might as well explore and find out. A nice flat area with cliffside. And now I can't see. Nice. We'll probably go back over here then. I feel like we'll have a better chance. Oh, no. Too slippery. There we are. Look, sunlight! It's so bright and shiny. Where's that crate? Oh, there's a few down there. Could I get back up here if I wanted to? Yeah. Ooh, sports drink. That rope cannon will actually be fairly useful because we'll just put that there. Ooh, those bees are not to mess with. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Ooh, a balloon. Yeah, we'll put the balloon on. Let's see here. This lamp's almost gone, so might as well do that. We'll put this in here, and we'll put that, take this, and there we go. And we'll set the piton there, why not? Well, actually, so much for that. It did not help one bit. That's funny. Okay, now we're starting to get cold. Night has fallen. What is this? Yellow clusterberry? You know what? Time for a difficult decision, because I have a feeling we're gonna need to do that. Oh, there goes the balloon. Okay, can't go over there. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. In fact, I might have just actually stuck myself into a corner here. Oh, there we go. Okay, just get all the stamina back and then go. Just a marshmallow flare. Oh, and it's raining. Even better. Okay. I don't have anything to keep warm at the moment. Come on, go, go, go. Leave me be, rain. No, and there we go. Unfortunately. No! Ah, that's tough. Well, boom. Yeah, sharp plummet right there. Whoop. Alright, I do want to try one more thing, but I'm not going to try this on the Ascent. because I don't want to mess with it per se. Doing it legitimately. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll just do normal difficulty. And hopefully, curiously, I want to see if I can get the cannon and pull this off. No cannon. There it is. Okay. So it's like this and then up one notch. This could be very interesting. Okay. So, nope, I need this. Just gonna drop that in. Okay. And then it's R in that. Okay. Oh wow, this does work. We've made it to the peak. Yeah, that works so much better than I thought it would. I don't know where I am actually. What is that? I do not know. But I think I'm just falling. I can't believe that actually works. That's a very interesting. Okay, well, I will be redoing these on my own because I do not want to earn those on this basis, but that is pretty funny. Up and then all the way back down. Nice. I'm still gaining hunger over here too. Well, that's funny. Alright, we'll just skip that. Why did it give me that again? Ah, there we go. Well, it gave me... Interesting. I'm not gonna do that. It's not now. And a little flower crown. Cool. Well, with that, I'm just gonna leave that as is right now. Yeah, I just want to play games for a little bit, so nothing too unique or exciting going on, but just fun for me at least. So let me quit out of there. But thank you all for coming, especially Shep and Thief for just popping in and talking for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be another stream next week at the moment, because I will be preparing for college. So, fun stuff. Thank you for the stream, of course. I figured if I'm just going to be playing video games, I might as well just share it with others, talk, enjoy the time, whichever ends up happening. But it's good to see you all, and I will hopefully see y'all later. We'll see what happens. Goodbye.